Procrastination is like my middle name, y'all. Procrastination is my middle name, and I'm tired of hiding it from y'all. I procrastinate to the point where it causes issues. Honestly, it causes issues in my personal life. I'm just going to be honest with you. Procrastination causes problems in my personal life. And it always has, man. Well, at least ever since I can remember. There's times where I gotta get things done. Get my hair under my damn. There's times where I gotta get things done, and I know I gotta get them done. And there are things I want to do, but there's something else I want to do, and then I end up scrolling on Instagram or on YouTube, right? Something like that. I think the reason why I want to talk about like procrastination, I think I've been procrastinating on talking about procrastination. But anyway, I think the reason why I want to talk about procrastination, honestly, is because procrastination don't feel good, man. It don't actually feel good. Like, procrastination does not feel good. It sucks while you're doing it, and it sucks. The after effect sucks. So let me just name off a couple of situations that I have recently that I procrastinated in. There's been procrastination at work, right? At my job, I have procrastinated. That is like the number one That's the number one for me. There are times where I feel almost like, and I don't know if other people can attest to this. I'm not sure. I don't know. But there are times where I am like, I know what I got to do. I know I got to do something. I do. I know I got to do something. But I cannot bring myself to do it. Not because, like, it's going to be hard to do, per se, necessarily. But I can't get myself to go do it. I have to wait. Hey, you know what I used to tell myself back in the day? I was like, yeah, man, I work well under pressure. That's one of the biggest lies. I almost cussed. That's one of the biggest lies you can tell yourself. You know when you work well under pressure, right? But you don't then create the pressure to work under. That's what you do when you procrastinate. You you know what I'm saying? That's what you do, guys. I don't like it. I'm happy. I'm hearing people ask me about it. People ask me questions about it and messaging me and all that and emailing me or whatever, asking me to talk about that. Because, like I said, man, procrastination is that's actually why I'm going to go get tested for ADHD. I talked about it in a previous video. I'm going to go get tested for ADHD because I got a 4-year-old son, and my fear is that me procrastinating does something where it limits him or it messes up something he got going on. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. And it easily can. And I don't think off the top of my mind, I can't think of any time where it has. But we ain't got nothing but space and opportunity for me to procrastinate. My wife calls it out when she sees it, you know. And when my wife calls it out, a lot of the times it's not something that's really like a big deal to me. So, which is another downside about procrastination. A lot of the times we procrastinate. Sometimes we procrastinate because something's not important to us, right? Sometimes we might procrastinate. We might just decide we're going to take longer to do something, or we might not focus on it, we might not create that sense of urgency for something because it's somebody else's plan or somebody else's thing they want to do. You know what I'm saying? And for me, I go a lot of places I don't want to go. I do a lot of things I don't want to do. That just is what it is for me. Been that way for a long time. It's just how it is. So, with that said, like, feeling that way is tough, man, because the person that's making the plan is important to you, right? But here you are procrastinating. And I'm trying to teach myself that, like, yo, like, dang, you gotta, if somebody's important to you, then whatever they plan for you to do should be just as important to you as they are. That's a tall order. I don't know if I'm gonna get it. I'm working on that. I'm trying to get that going. But like when I get dressed on time, or if I get something done on time, I'm like ecstatic about it. To be honest with you, one good thing has come of me procrastinating, even though it hurts to do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? One good thing I will say, one good thing that's kind of come of it is this. I've grown to be quicker at things. Like, I know how to do things, and I know shortcuts around things. I can get things done, certain things done quicker. And the only reason why I can get them done quicker is because I've put myself in a situation where, like, yo, bases are loaded. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no time. I don't have no other time. Like, I've got no time to chop it up. You feel me? Balls to the walls, or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's gotten to a point where I'm able to, you know, to have shortcuts and all that. So realistically, it's not actually good that I got that going on. It just, I don't know. I got a positive out of it, I guess. But yeah, man, I think I would say every little bit of my life has caused the issue, you know, from procrastination. I know there's like a normal level of procrastination, and people say, "Oh, you're just procrastinating." Go, you know what I'm saying? But it's actually it's pretty much an everyday part of my life, and it happens when, you know, sometimes my body literally cannot let me go do the thing that I'm trying to go do. Like, it won't even let me do it. I don't know. I don't get it. I can't. You feel me? I can't call it. I don't know the intricacies of it or anything. I don't know, but that's what's going on. And enough people have noticed it in my life to where I have to wonder if it's something I gotta get help for, or if I just gotta focus. The one thing I can tell you is that I realize that it seems that it might be a help thing, because it's gotten worse over time. It's not nothing that got better. It's not one of the things you grow out of, or you matured up, you whatever. Like, I make sure I get to work on time. I probably run late to work as much as the next guy, I guess, like a normal, not much. But there are times throughout my life, you know, throughout my day-to-day, work or not, where I have to get, like, that's why it's like I have to get up and go do something, and I know I do, but my body does not tell me, doesn't let me. It's almost like it hurts good or something. I don't know. It's like, you know, it bothers you that you have to get this done. It bothers you. It nags at you, and it's almost like you like to be nagged at. You like that aching, that pulling, that it's like a sore tooth. A feeling of, here's something that you need to do right in front of you at a certain time, and you put it off. You know, for example, people that put off, I know some of you guys might be in school, or you guys were in school, and hey, your paper is due on Friday. Well, it's Friday. It's Friday. Guess what you're doing? Writing that paper up. Not because you were busy all week. You weren't busy all week. You weren't busy all week. You might have forgotten about it a couple of times, but you remembered it. At times you could have went and got active and started writing and doing your thing, but you didn't think it was important enough. You didn't think it was important enough, so it fell on the wayside. There's something about like that torture of like knowing you must do something, and knowing time is growing more and more limited. You know what I'm saying? Time is the clock is ticking. It's just something about it. Like I said, it just hurts good. Like, you know what it is. You know what you need to be doing, but you just cannot get yourself to go do it. You know you got to do something at work. Sometimes you procrastinate because you don't want to do it. Sometimes I don't want to do it. I know I got to do it. I just don't want to do it. I will tell you one thing. I've grown to love when my mind tells me, get up and go do this. Get up and go clean the dishes. Get up and go wash clothes. Because I just go do it. If there's nothing stopping me, go do it. Because with my issue, my procrastination and my very low sense of like focus, I'm not part of what I'm doing right now, honestly, with this video, I'm gonna just be real with you, if I could be candid with you. Part of what I'm doing is I am training my brain to do two things at once. I'm not sure how safe this is. My eyes are on the road. I might glance down, but I glance down at you as much as I would normally glance down at the radio to find out what song is playing or change the song, right? So I want to be able to talk and have actual conversation and be, you know what I mean, and really be able to think about what I'm doing and all at the same time. I don't know. We'll find out how if y'all are therapists, y'all let me know if that even works. I don't know. I heard it from somebody. I seen it on Google. Anyway, yeah, man. So, like I said, like, this is bothering me, man. It is. I'm happy you guys want to talk about it because there's some things I can talk about in life, and procrastination is like, I feel like I got like a certification or something. I don't know. I feel like I got like a degree in it or something. It's like, what do you want to know? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna write a book or something. Like, what do you want to know about procrastination? I just think I procrastinate. I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm trying to realize what it really is while I'm talking to y'all. And I don't know, man. I just hope somebody feels how I feel. Why do I procrastinate even though it hurts to do it? The answer might lie in ADHD. I'm not gonna lie. I might find out why when I get tested for ADHD, because there's different types of ADHD, y'all. Different types. There's different classifications. There's all that. Anxiety. Now, here's one thing I'm gonna just let you guys know. Procrastination and anxiety are like oil and water. Oil and water. It is not cool, bro. The amount of anxiety you get from realizing you have little time left to do something you procrastinated on doing is crazy. Is nothing but the devil. 0 out of 10. I don't recommend. Like, it ain't nothing you really want to. It's crazy. And to know that you're doing it to yourself is even worse, bro. It's like cutting. It's self-inflicted wound is what it is. And that's the part that hurts. When they say, like, you're like this even when it hurts to be this way. You know what I'm saying? You're putting things off. You know what I'm saying? All that, like, you're that way even though it hurts to be that way. And that hurt, that's from the anxiety you get. You know what I'm saying? You get like this anxiety, man. It's like, it sucks. But it's the reality of it. Now, I know with me, I'm easy for you to say, because I'm somebody who I don't really, like, I got anxiety. I've been having it. I kind of live with it. I don't know, whatever. As healthy as that might sound. But think about, you guys consider ADHD. Think about it. learn about it, do research on it. And when I say consider it, I mean consider learning about it. Because, all those tests online, those tests that say, whether or not you have ADHD, use those as maybe like a tool to see if you should go learn more about it or go get tested. It doesn't mean, that you have ADHD. It's a good chance that you exhibit some of the characteristics of somebody that does have ADHD. Is what it is. You feel me? So maybe go look and holler at somebody and talk to somebody and go see a doctor. You know what I'm saying? And just learn and get it cracking. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Also, even use that to open up a dialogue about mental health with your doctor and see what avenues you have. A lot of us don't even know what avenues that they have. I'm still learning. You know what I mean? I'm still learning. I recommend you do that because you might find out that there's something going on and you need help and you could have had it all along. I'm going to highlight y'all, man. Oh, man, the anxiety.